Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to your varying coverage of various games from within the International 2. This is of course where I cast games with at least one Asian team in them, just to familiarize myself with their style. We are jumping into the winners bracket quarterfinal between EG and IG. Game number 2, we saw in the first game, IG pretty much dominated right from the get-go, and as a result they are one game up. Will EG be able to bring it back and force a third game, or will IG sweep them apart 2-0? We will have to wait and see. Over on the side of EG, we have Milk sitting in the captain's chair, following it up with Universe, Demon, Bulba, and Fear. Of course, a team of evil geniuses, well-known, well-reputable from within the Dota 2 and the esports scene. They are cursed, they have a lot of money, their leader, Sir Scoots, loves to kill esports. And over on the side of IG, they hail from China. They are very, very, very rich. In fact, the sponsors of IG promised the team an additional $1 million if they win the $1 million tournament. So they're going to get a lot of money. Nevertheless, we have Captain Faith, Zhao, Ferrari 430, YYF, and Chuan over on their side. Jumping straight into the draft, we see Furion following up with Enchantress being taken out by the team of EG. IG responding to that with a Lycan and a Naga Siren. So the bans thus far, very standard. There's nothing particularly different here. Enchantress isn't typically first ban material. Isn't usually banned first, rather. She's still a fantastic hero. EG might take out the Chen if they're continuing the trend of those jungling heroes that can gank well, they can push, they add heaps of versatility. They might continue that trend, take out Chen. However, there are still some powerful heroes that they need to consider. Darkseer is still in the mix, but IG are probably going to take him out. In fact, IG would be crazy not to take him out because EG would just pick up the Darkseer. Simple as that. But Melk's taking his time with his first pick. We're currently sitting at 55 seconds remaining of their reserve time. Not much longer to go. And they do indeed take out that Chen. IG most likely going to take out that Darkseer. Unlikely they will let it slip through the pool. And EG have themselves first pick. But IG, Faith, they're taking their time to decide, do we ban Darkseer? Or do we ban Darkseer? There we go, Darkseer taken out as expected. No way IG would let EG secure such a powerful hero for themselves. Darkseer is of course incredibly good. He brings great team fight. And what's really powerful is his ultimate. Once he gets an Aghanim Scepter, you can have a really farmed up hero on your team, and Darkseer will use that hero to kill him and everyone else on the team, because Aghanim Scepter Wall of Replicate is 140% damage, so the illusions do more damage than the hero that's being replicate. How insane does that sound? It's just brutal in a team fight. EG have themselves first pick, but once again ticking away into the reserve time. What will they want to choose? How will they want to proceed? The doors are well wide open as it is with the start of the drafting phase. And we're going to go with a Rubik, first hero to be secured up by the team of EG. Most likely going to be taking the role of solo mid, although I've seen EG several times elect to not use Rubik in solo mid for whatever reason. They play support Rubik, they put him down bottom, put him down top. The options are no doubt available for the team of EG. IG have themselves 2 pickups, and how will they want to proceed? They could go for push, they could go for a more 4 protect 1 strategy, pick up a Morphling like we've seen team after team of Asian teams pick up that Morphling and just farm like crazy. Invoker's still available. We're going to go with Silly Bear. Here's our late game hero and an Invoker. So we're going to see some Ferrari 430 Invoker, which is no doubt going to be an absolute treat. Ferrari 430's Invoker is, well, legendary. Definitely well known, well reputable for being just fantastic. And this means EG need to sort of think twice about their composition. If they want to go for mana heavy heroes such as Leshrac, Invoker most likely going to be going Quas Wex. Tornado, EMP, suddenly a big chunk of your mana is drained. And if EG want to pick up someone like Leshrac, it means that that's a lot of his damage drain, because all of his mana turns into damage in the form of that Pulse Nova. EG, they're going to go with evil geniuses. They're going to go with Morphling and an Enigma. The tides have changed ever so slightly. In fact, this lineup is sort of opposites right now, with the exception of, I think, the Morphling. Actually, I can't remember. Invoker, Silly Bear, and this is sort of good for EG. I mean, IG. I wish their names weren't so similar, because I'm going to keep saying EG instead of IG. I'm going to say IG instead of EG, because they're just so incredibly similar. But nevertheless, we've seen many times, I've brought it up many times, Silly Bear seems to beat Morphling. The Entangle, it's really good. It's a ensnare that goes straight through BKB. The BKB is not going to help you at all. The Morphling will not be able to get away unless you replicate. It's a nice ability. It's a good ability. And that sole ability alone has been the death of many Morphlings from within the International too. IG's lineup is looking good. Bounty Hunter going to be the third pickup. This is going to be extra gold for the team of IG. Also be an off-laner. Actually, who's going to be off-laning? We got Lone Druid who can off-lane, Bounty Hunter that can off-lane. Actually, I have no idea how how these lanes are going to unfold for them thus far. On the team of EG, the options are available for them once again. Enigma can off-lane. Chances, I'm going to guess Rubik in the mid will have Morphling down bottom alongside Crystal Maiden or something. That's how I feel it's going to go. This Bounty Hunter is going to serve a great role for the team of IG. It prevents EG from getting superior positioning for the most part if IG can get that track off. If the Bounty Hunter hits a track on the Enigma, suddenly Enigma can't sort of hide in the sidelines and try and sneak from superior positioning and get a fantastic black hole. He will need that blink dagger, and even then, if they get the track off, they'll see that he's waiting in position to blink, so that track's going to be really useful for simply getting better team fight and better positioning. And then the other thing about the track is it gives extra gold for the whole team, and for a hero like Silly Bear, that's great. You want to get those items up as fast as possible, especially considering the fact that Morphling can utilize items more efficiently than the Lone Druid. If Lone Druid and Morphling had the same farm, Morphling would win. Lone Druid needs to get extra items to capitalize on all of those 12 slots, really, and that's what that's the role that Bounty Hunter is going to serve. Hopefully, we'll get some good track kills off, and that as a result, it would help us, we'll have our farm just a little bit better than the Morphlings, hopefully. First ban out to come out of EG, going to be that of Rasta. IG responding to that with the Broodmother. Rasta is very understandable towards the early stages of the game. He is fantastic, and he brings 2 disables to the field, which is 2 disables that could disable that Enigma. Disable, disable, disable. I'm just going to keep saying the word disable. And then on the Morphling, it's very good for early ganks against the Morphling, because again, 2 disables. We've got a Hex, we've got the Shackle, which has a ridiculously long duration. EG elect to take out the Venomancer. Oh, he gets picked in almost every single game and so rarely banned, but EG elect to take him out, taking out those support heroes. And IG, I'm thinking Crystal Maiden. They need someone to synergize with that Morphling. Rubik and Morphling could work out, but typically you put Morphling, you put Rubik in the solo mid lane, they're going to go with the Brewmaster, not the Crystal Maiden. And EG, this is going to allow them to select up the Crystal Maiden if they want them on the team. And Morphling and Crystal Maiden, they just work together so nicely. They're a beautiful synergy. EG could possibly go for more initiation as well. Tidehunter's still in the mix. Black Hole, Tidehunter, Black Hole, Ravage. Works out very nicely. Good amount of AoE, fantastic initiation, and IG would no doubt want a hero such as Tidehunter because it's a hero that can disrupt that black hole and doesn't even need to be near the Enigma. And it puts extra pressure on the Enigma to catch out all the heroes that can disrupt him. Right now, the Enigma has to catch out the Bounty Hunter, has to catch out the Invoker, or else the Black Hole's going to get cancelled. That's 2 heroes that need to be removed from the fray until that Enigma has a BKB. And Invictus Gaming might actually go for, this is another thing that IG might want to go for, is maybe the Beastmaster. Because Beastmaster, it's another hero that's not only can stun, but that stun goes through BKB. So if Enigma gets the BKB, then it doesn't matter in the slightest. They are going to go with the Tidehunter, however. They want more initiation. IG, how they proceed, they're going to go for more stuns. They are going to go with the Shrek. So it's another hero that's capable of cancelling out that Enigma's black hole. However, the beauty of this is if Enigma gets a BKB, he doesn't have to worry about shit. He's like, okay, try and stun me. I'm BKB'd, fudger. Evil Genius, the 5th and final pickup. Crystal Maiden. I'm feeling Crystal Maiden. Morphling Crystal Maiden, but it's not going to be Crystal Maiden. I'm just going to look like an idiot. Looking at the lanes thus far, Tidehunter solo top, Enigma in the jungle, Rubik solo mid, and Morphling down bottom alongside a Crystal Maiden. I'm feeling Crystal Maiden. Just feeling it. We need that support here. And there's a Crystal Maiden's really obvious pickup. Surprised it took Melk that long to pick it up. IG, I have no idea how they're going to lane this. We've got a lot of heroes that can take the off lane. We've got Lone Druid, we've got Bounty Hunter. I would think a Beastmaster just for the usefulness against the Enigma, but then we've got 3 off-lane heroes. It's a bit redunculous. But Beastmaster would be a good pickup, simply because if Enigma gets a BKB, all of the disables that come in from IG are useless instantly. Just, they don't do anything. You won't be able to stop that black hole at all. Unless you can right-click him down fast enough, there are going to be other members in the fray to stop you from right-clicking down that Enigma, not to... They're going to go with SK, so this should have been fairly obvious, actually. Leshrac, SK, they synergize together beautifully. And as for how the lanes will unfold, Leshrac, SK together somewhere. Invoker solo mid, Leshrac and SK... I'm really... Oh god, it's on directed camera. Why? Why? I hate you. Okay, jumping straight into who's playing who over on the side of EG. Over on the Radiant side, we see Demon taking up the role of Tidehunter Fear, playing as a Morphling, Bulba to take up the role of the Rubik Universe, playing as a Crystal Maiden, and Milk to play as that Enigma. And for some reason, I feel like I'm missing someone, but I don't think I am. Over on the side of IG, we see Ferrari 430 playing as the Invoker Zhao to play as the Lone Druid. Up here we have Chuan playing as the SK Faith to take up the role of the Leshrac. And last but by no means least, we see Bounty Hunter being played by YYF. So Bounty Hunter is indeed going to be taking the off lane. We'll see Ferrari 430 solo mid and a tri-lane up top by the looks of it. Now this makes a bit more sense. In fact, this could work out nicely. Bounty Hunter, he just needs to sit in the Ghost Walk and soak up experience, and he will have a great time. As for up top, we've got Entangled to come out of the bear, we've got Split Earth, and we have Burrow Strike. So whoever lanes up top is going to have a bad time. They're going to have to stay back, which sort of makes Tidehunter even better for it in a sense, because he just needs experience as well. But the problem is he's not even going to be able to get an experience range. It's going to be problematic. No Tide's going down bottom, so how are the lanes unfolding? I'm going to see Milk is going to be... I don't know what's going on right now, to be entirely honest.
The battle begins.
It looks like I'm going to see Tidehunter and... I think Enigma just wants to deny a creep. Yep, indeed. So Enigma will be in the jungle. Rubik solo top by the looks of it, and this leaves mid to be Crystal Maiden alongside the Morphling. Lanes are definitely not what I would have expected, but this tri-lane up at top, this is the lane to be watching. Absolutely. Death is going to unfold here. And Rubik's not going to have the greatest of time. He's going to be forced to stay back. He has good defensibility with the telekinesis spell, but they have a lot of disables as well. Getting away from them will be no easy feat. They're pulling the creep wave back. That is smart. And Demon should have an alright time down here at bottom and just soak up the XP. Easy peasy. Conversion should be made, right clicks to be dealt, clarity immediately popped. I think Rubik knows that death awaits him, so he's trying to block the lane back as much as possible. He can't get too close. He needs to stay by the safety of his tower, because if he gets initiated on, he is unbelievably dead. Like, the amount of dead that Rubik would be is very dead. A lot of dead. This bottom lane's probably going to be fairly even on both accounts. Demon will probably come out ahead, because he can just anchor smash, and then suddenly the Bounty Hunter's damage is nothing, and Demon can still sit around and get last hits. But for the most part, it's going to be a fairly even exchange of affairs. Neither one of these heroes can kill each other. He can just ghost walk away. Tidehunter's freaking Tidehunter. He doesn't care about anything. He'll just anchor smash when the Bounty Hunter tries to do damage, and it will... It's minus 40% damage, man. It's not going to do anything. He won't care in the slightest. Evoker going Quas Wex, as you'd expect. That's the way the Asians roll. And Rubik is blocking the creep wave at every single opportunity because he knows he can't venture. He can't really venture past this point here. Unfortunately, I can't draw on the map in replays anymore, and I have no idea why. It sucks. Meanwhile, middle lane, right click coming down, Ferrari 430. Crystal Nova to fly out. There goes a waveform. This will be first blood for the team of EG. One more right click will do it. Morphing to strength. A lot of tower hits coming in from the tower. He's taking a bit of damage. Fear will be alright. Healing salve available on Crystal Maiden. And it was just wasted, so that was a bit of a blunder. Chuan moving in, wants to try and finish him off, will not be able to do so. So Universe just screwed up here, gave the healing salve to Morphling when there was a tower hit still flying through, so it was a completely wasted salve. That's a big blunder. That's actually a big deal, because now Fear has to back off to base. He's not going to be getting last hits, he's not going to be getting experience, and the Ferrari 430 will be able to bring himself back where he needs to be. So that was a massive blunder there by Universe. Not good play. Bit of a mistake. 9-0 on the Bounty Hunter. Demon currently sitting on 13-1. So again, even exchange of affairs going on towards this middle lane. Nothing big's going to happen. If someone dies down here, I'm going to be really surprised. Bounty Hunter's not going to die to Tide because he can just Ghost Walk. Tide's not going to die to Bounty Hunter because he can just reduce his damage. And he's tanky in and of itself. What is, I forgot to look at, he doesn't, yeah, he does have a buckler, so killing him, no easy feat. Also has Kraken Shell, the two stacked together. It works out nicely. Rubik's venturing ahead, he wants that XP, he wants it so bad. He's still currently sitting in level 1, no last hits at all. He cannot get close to the creep wave or else he'll die. And due to the fact that Faith alongside Chuan is sticking back and farming this neutral camp, it means that Zhao's getting solo lane experience and getting all the last hits. So even though they're not getting kills on Bulba, it's still not exactly beneficial for EG. It's still working out really nicely for the team of IG. And Bulba's still forced to stay back. He cannot push himself out at all. And it really, really sucks for him. YYF getting actually a little bit low. Tidehunter doesn't give a crap. Few more right clicks to come down. Anchor Smash. Currently, no. There goes the Anchor Smash. Gush to follow it up. YYF slowly but surely just walk his way back to the safety of his side of the tower. Chuan and Faith just farming it out as they do, and Bulba is, yeah, leaving the top lane because he can't do anything. He can't get any experience, he can't help out. He's better off just trying to help out with the gank and soak up some experience from a kill that way. Demon venturing towards middle lane. Ferrari waiting on the high ground. Looks like he wants to try and catch out YYF, might be able to do so. Would take a big chunk of damage, but the Ghost Walk means he can get away. Easy peasy. Illusion Runes are going to help out. Illusions can soak... Can illusions soak up experience? I actually can't remember. I'm pretty sure they can soak up experience. And they can get last hits. And they can do a bit of scouting, make sure he doesn't find himself caught out. Rubik is just currently sitting back for the moment. Still not venturing forward to get that experience, get the last hits, and so on and so forth. Pushing in on Ferrari once again. Crystal Nova to go down. No Insnare to follow it up. Universe takes a couple of hits from the tower and from Ferrari. Backs off to the safety of his side of the map. YYF 17 for 0. Demon currently sitting on 26 for 1. Currently going on a little bit of adventure. Catches out Enigma. YYF is manly. He's really manly. But he doesn't care. Oh, smoke gank coming in from IG. They want to try and gank towards middle lane. They might be able to do so. Rubik Illusion's here to help out a tiny little bit. Actually, they're sitting right by a sentry ward, so never mind. It doesn't matter at all. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Like, smoke gank. Oh, we're sitting right next to a sentry. Rubik's no doubt aware of this. Backs off to the safety of the tier 2. Might have to sacrifice a tier 1, however. Bear's cutting off the wave. IG are moving in with a Burrow Strike. There's a Burrow Strike. Split out to follow it up. There it goes. A right-click damage is coming in. The Edict's doing bucket loads of damage. Rubik takes a fall. IG even the scored 1-1 on both accounts. And it looks like they're going to take this tier 1 as well. But it's going to come with a trade. Ferrari 430 takes a fall towards the middle lane. Even exchange of affairs coming out, and EG is still ahead in the kills. But IG are about to secure themselves the first tower of the match. 5 minutes in, fortification goes down, no defense to roll in. However, and this will be a very easy tower for the team of IG. EG, Universe just rewarded. I can't believe that it was City. They just wanted that game. They wanted it so badly, and they were sitting next to a ward. That is just downright unfortunate. Enigma working towards Mechanism, as you do. EG pushing forward ahead, finally gets an opportunity to get a couple of last hits. And by a couple of last hits, I mean none. Zhao moving in the offensive, couple of right clicks to come down, but I think he's trying to trick them into thinking that there's possibly reinforcements here by being so aggressive. You can always, it's always a telltale sign when playing. When someone suddenly starts being really aggressive, someone's nearby and they want to kill you. Or else they're just really retarded, and then it's just a free kill. Rubik, he's still level 1. I didn't even realize this. EG not exactly in a good state thus far. If we take a quick gander at the gold, dead even, but the experience favors EG, despite the fact that Rubik is level 1. Okay, did not expect that. EG pushing out this bottom tower. They want a bit of vengeance for the top tower. Toss getting last hits, why not? Costly though, that costs a lot of mana, and Bounty Hunter doesn't have much mana. I feel so sorry for this Rubik. He's level 1, he dies in about 3 right clicks. That's probably why Zhao was being so aggressive, because he's level 6, Bulba's level 1, he can just deal all the aggression. He just got his first last hit! Applause, he deserves it. I feel so sorry for this Rubik. To go up against a tri-lane like that, it's what's going to happen. Chuan, waiting to get that superior positioning, wants to try and Burrow Strike in, but I don't think Rubik's going to venture out that far forward. You never know, however, could find himself dead in a fairly rapid manner. Fear, currently sitting on 33 to 17 on the creep score, having a good job, 2 assists under his belt as well. Crystal, Invoker, Invoker 2 no kills. 2 kills. The first Universe screws up the healing salve, and now she's just stealing kills. Fear could really use that. That means she got first blood as well. That is just sad. That was a quick couple of levels. Moving on the offensive, Zap, but Chuan's moving in. Wants to get the Burrow Strike, but Demon's here as well. There goes the Ravage. Zhao is very low, does get him down. Rubik gets the last hit, a good amount of golden experience for him. Chuan's the next member on the agenda, tries to blink out, will be able to successfully do so, were the words that I was trying to say, but it just didn't quite flow out. A nice little pickup for EG, currently 3-1. And that massive disadvantage, track to go down and milk. Make sure we know his position at all times. Reinforcements slowly but surely going in towards this bottom lane. We need to hold this tower. The team of IG are looking to push it out. 3 members here thus far. Many more will follow without a doubt. Chuan just going to farm out the middle lane, maybe push it a little bit, cause some disruption. Demon almost getting caught out. Gush to go down Ferrari, nothing more than that. TPs are rolling in. They don't know that Rubik's here. Or maybe they do. Pushing in. Cold Snap to go down and milk. Just do a bit of harassment, nothing more than that. And it looks like the team of IG going to back off. Not going to continue to press in. Universe also thinking of venturing down here to try and help out. YYF pushing in on the offensive. Do we have any form of detection? No. What about the Crystal Maiden? Dust of Appearance. So she wants to venture down there. We could possibly try and kill YYF. Unification going towards the middle lane. IG, they're smart, they're rotating. They've forced all of EG down bottom. Let's rotate to mid, cause some problems for this Morphling who's currently free farming at almost 50 last hits. YYF being caught out, but just jumps straight back into the Ghost Walk. No Crystal Maiden, no Dust nearby. Zap to go down, Chuan takes a bit of damage. Tier 1 tower successfully defended by the team of IG. Fear continuing to free farm. Has a regeneration rune under his belt as well, very nice for him. And IG are looking like they want to go for a gank. Or maybe we're just warding. Never mind. EG going to secure this tier 1 finally. They get revenge for the top tower. Rubik gets a last hit on it. Extra gold, extra levels for the Rubik. And he's feeling better about himself now. Really rocky start, but he's brought himself back to where he needs to be. Relatively. He could be better, but it's alright. Gush to go down in Faith. Just do a bit of harassment. Nothing more than that. Milk's trying to push out best again. Telekinesis to come down on YYF. Pops straight into the Ghost Walk immediately. Oh, no one's tracked. Yeah, I'm surprised no tracks came off. Ferrari 430 going on a little bit of an adventure. Picks himself up a haste rune. Snagged up from whoever has a bottle down here. If anyone has a bottle, no one has a bottle. Never mind. Oh wait, Tidehunter has a bottle. So does Morphling. It's the advantage of going Wex Invoker. You have a lot of speed. Demon thinking of moving in. Ferrari 430. He has a haste. He doesn't give a crap. Wait for him to the high ground. Kill off the creeps. Move in on the tier 1. See if we can take our second tier 1 tower of the day. A lot of momentum on this top lane. We're trying to move in from the behind. The Silly Bear's trying to give some reinforcements. Track to go down the Morphling. We're not tracking the Enigma. Black Hole is available. We have to be careful of that. Entangle, no Entangle. Cold Snap to come down and Demon. He's in a little bit of trouble. There goes the Entangle. A lot of right clicks coming down. Crystal Nova to fly out. Malphus to come down the Invoker. Demon's getting low. He pops off the Ravage. There goes a Black Hole. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 members caught. The Crystal Nova to come out of the Crystal Maiden does so much damage. Or ulti, not Crystal Nova. And suddenly 4 members of IG melt within the course of seconds.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Holy crap. She also has 4 kills now. Crystal Maiden. Carry Crystal Maiden. For 4 kills, she doesn't have many items, does she? We get a Bracer woman. Entangle to come down the bear. Malphus to follow it up. Easy bit of gold. No, it gets replicated. But we know that Zhao's here. He's currently stuck. He can't move. He needs to pop off the phase boots. There we go. Now he's free to move around. What the hell? I can't believe he actually just got stuck there. What an engagement to come out of EG, though. Fantastic Black Hole. And IG just sort of walked into it and they all got caught by it, all except for the Silly Bear, who evidently wasn't very silly. And EG, after that nice little engagement, we're going to back off, we're going to lick our wounds. We have Melt currently sitting on a mechanism, which he just achieved for himself, a Bulba, just some arcane boots, nothing more than that, and a wand. Gets himself a Bracer, a bit of extra survivability. Fear. YYF is going to give him a little bit of scouting information, and reinforcements are not too far away. Fear could find himself in some trouble. YYF scouting ahead. Courier! Just walk straight past it. He wants to go for that courier, but I think this courier may have scouted out that YYF is here. Possibly. It'd be funny if he destroyed that bottle, actually. YYF just giving... I'm really surprised we actually haven't tried to move in on this. We know he's here. We know no one else is around him. But I think they've lost their chance. More reinforcements slowly rolling in. Invisibility rune for the Invoker. We want to try and jump in on Fear, but we're going to have to dive a tier 1 to do it. But there are many members of IG here, but EG, they're moving in. Smoke gank has come out. We're looking for kills. We should be able to find them. We're going to cut them in from the behind. Nice ward placement to come down here, give a nice amount of vision, and in comes EG. What big cooldowns do we have available? Ravage, 20 seconds on that, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that Tidehunter. There goes the initiation. Ravage, Entangle to come down, and Demon once again. They're holding him back as best they can. Nice double burrow strike to come down. Melk is getting low. Split out to follow it up. A couple more right clicks will do it. The mech charge drops just in time. Melk is still low. They're trying to right click him down, do what they can. Faith is about to take a fall. The Gush gets a kill. Fear is moving in on the Invoker. Invoker currently running for his life. Melk takes a fall. Finally, Demon currently running back. So is Bulba. Bulba getting low. The toss flies out. We're trying to move in for the damage. No Entangle just yet. Nice Ravage to come out by Demon. Perfect timing. This is the safety of Bulba. YIF backs off. Nice Tornado to fly out. Zoe gets caught off. That's the death of the bear. And 2 members of I swear there was another kill there. I could swear another member of IG fell. Well, a fairly even exchange of affairs. Probably favored the team of IG. Oh, I don't know. We used a Ravage, but we got a kill on the Silly Bear. So about 50-50. I swear the Invoker was almost dead. I thought the Morphling would be able to kill him for sure, but it seems he got away. Nope, Black Hole available in 10 seconds. EG, they're looking strong. Currently 9 for 2. They've got superior tower control. They haven't got as much farm as the Lone Druid. The Silly Bear's looking strong, but the Morphling's getting the amount of farm that he needs to get as well. Quick gander at the gold. 4k closing in on 5k advantage for the team of EG. And quick gander at the experience says the same tale. 4k closing in on 5k. Track to come out on the Tidehunter. Again, this is smart. It would have been better if we used it on the Enigma because Ravage is currently on cooldown. IG know that. And Enigma Black Hole's got to be off cooldown by now. Rubik looking to get that superior positioning. Hiding in the trees is moving in. There goes the telekinesis. Picking up Chuan, but no further commitment to be dealt. We taken Burrow... No, wait, Sandstorm. Never mind. Would have been nice to take Burrow Strike. And the track to come in on Bulba. This is going to reveal their positioning. If they try and go for a bait, and these guys are hiding in the high ground, it's not going to work. Tangle to come down on Fear. Bear teleported back. No further damage to be dealt. Top tower's taking a bit of damage. Fortification goes down. TPs are not rolling in, but Bulba just going to slowly walk his way there. Milk moving in the offensive. Has to be cautious. Doesn't want to find himself caught out. Fear going for shotgun. Has himself the Ghost Scepter. Smoke Gang to come out. We're venturing into the jungle. We could possibly catch out Universe. Very easy, squishy kill. However, reinforcements have already rolled in. Ravage will be off cooldown in 20 seconds. Black Hole is available. The team of IG are backing off. The rest of EG unifying towards its bottom lane. They want to try and secure themselves a tier 2. I think electing to go for the tier 1 at top would be a bit smarter, but we're all here. We may as well try and make something happen. Zhao currently farming the Ancients. He needs to be careful. Zhao knows that they're here. He should be leaving. Currently moving in the tier 1. Tidehunter moving on the offensive. What do we steal? What do we steal? Bear causing some problems. Gets taken down fairly rapidly. We stole track as well. Bulba's moving in to try and get some track downs. There we go. Track on Chuan. We're going to see his positioning. That is a good hero to be tracked because he's not going to jump in and burrow strike from superior positioning because we see where he is. So we're not going to have to worry about that epicenter. Not for the next few moments at least. Ravage is available, so is the Black Hole. Maybe they're pushing in the tier 3. They're trying to catch off Faith. Faith gets hit by a Gush. They're continuing to pursue. They put down a track. Counter track to come down almost immediately. Coming in on Bulba. They're tracking each other all day, every day. Colt's out to come down on Demon. There goes the EMP. They need to move away. They do split, but they take a lot of mana drain from that, especially Melk, who needs that mana for the Black Hole. But the mana boots are going to bring them all back to where they need to be. The tier 3 tower, tier 1 tower in mid being pressured just a little bit, but Fear will TP in and secure himself the free farm. EG, they took themselves the tier 2. They weren't able to secure any kills or a tier 3, but they will no doubt be happy with that engagement. Maybe transition into Roshan, but this track is revealing where everyone is. And it lasts for a good extra few moments. So they're going to see that they're rotating towards middle lane. They know that they can push out this bottom lane. Zhao can get a bit more free farm. Looking to get the tier 2. Morphling waveforming in on the offensive. There goes a track once again. We're tracking the important heroes too. Counter track to go down the bounty hunter. Very nice by the Bulba. By the Rubik. It's a good spell to steal. Extra gold too. This tier 1 will take a fall. Nothing that IG can do about it. And from here on out, let's rotate to top. Let's take the tier 1. Let's take the tier 2. The amount of gold that the team of EG are securing for themselves is absurd. We'll just take a quick gander. closing in on 7.5k. And 4k, still exactly the same on the experience department. We haven't been getting kills or farming. We've been taking down towers, and it's a big chunk of gold. They're loving it, but this tier 2 is looking, tier 1 rather, is looking a little bit dead. Ferrari 430 alongside Zal. Creep wave is moving in, TPs are coming in, they don't want to try and lose it. TP to hit right when he moves in. No, it's a late TP, but it hits the Rubik. It's a delayed TP, so, because someone else already TP'd in here, so he didn't get hit by the MP. It's nice for the Morphling. And IG are going to back off, they're unable to secure the tier 1. But the tier 1 at top still stands. Demon alongside the conversions coming in from the Enigma, looking to push it out. Unification going towards middle lane. The tier 1 still stands. They want to try and secure it for themselves, and they might be able to do so. We've forced a lot of TPs down to bottom. Many other members will have their TPs on cooldown. Middle tower taking some damage. The Edict's melting it down. No fortification is available. Melee gets tracked. A great hero to be tracked once again. He's not going to be able to... What is he item-wise? Does he have a blink dagger? He does not. He's going straight for a BKB, which is much smarter. There's no... Because again, BKB, Black Hole, no one's going to stun you. No one's going to stun you. I'm not sure if Entangle breaks Black Hole. I actually have no idea, but you're not going to get near him to get that Entangle off because you'll just get sucked up in the Black Hole. EG, looking for some kills. We're moving towards top. No smoke has been popped off. In fact, there's a track here, so we actually see exactly what's going on. And Leshrac will simply back off into the trees and TP out. Demon's moving in. Is he going to continue pursuit? No, he will not. Faith will TP out, and they will settle with a tier 1 instead. Right click, right click, right click, dead. Tide can take the tower, so can Fear. Neither of them give a single F. Couple more right clicks, and we'll be good. There we go. Morphling gets a kill on it. A bit of extra gold for him. Bottom tower's being pushed out, however, Zoe's doing some damage. This tier 1 might take a fall. It's very low on HP. Fortification is not available, not for the next couple of moments. But I think the team of EG are happy to trade a tier 1 for a tier 2. Just a hunch. But then again, a tier 2 tier 1s for 1 tier 2. That's pushing it. That might slightly favor EG in that little exchange of affairs. But they might be able to take the tier 2 and then TP straight back to mid and defend. If they can do that, it will be fantastic. And that's exactly what they know. They're going to continue to push out. Never mind.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this forces IG to back away from this tier 1. They need to TP and defend the tier 3. Absolutely need to hold on to this. Track to go down, the Tide Hunter. Again, great tracks to come out of IG. Not just for gold, but for that extra bit of vision. Counter track, however. I don't think YIF realizes it. They're moving in on the offensive, just dealing a bit of aggression. Has that... No, he went for a Maelstrom first. Nice Tornado EMP to come down. It's going to halter the push of EG and force them to back off. They're getting awfully low. Mech and Arcane Boots, however, brings them straight back to where they need to be, and they decide to continue to push on. But IG, they're holding on hard. They've got great positioning, and they are prepared to fight this. Easy peasy. Fight and hold on. What I think IG should be doing, however, is pushing out some other lanes. Give this bottom lane a bit more momentum, kill off this tier 1 at mid, while they're trying to defend this. They're moving in once again. Demon trying to get off the nice Ravage, but unable to do so. You're going to go for the tier 3. Toss go down, but it hits the illusion. It's not the real Enigma. Fortification goes down, and EG are going to just back off. The tier 3 tower creeps lower and lower. But no lower than that. They're waiting for the next creep wave. EG will move in on this next little push. Conversions to join the fight as well. YYF shotgun to go down. No further damage, however. Pops into the Ghost Walk. The track wears off. I don't know why I didn't shotgun him down. There goes the pipe, trying to reinforce the best it can. Nice placement for the EMP. The damage will be absorbed, but the mana will not be. We don't have mana for Ravage currently. The Entangle goes down. We need to see that Ravage off. We need some Arcane Boots. Will he be able to get it? No, he still survives. There goes a mech charge. Oh, in the meantime, Bounty Hunter dies. Currently buys back. Lightning Storm to fly out once again. We need to make sure we have Ravage available. We need mana for that Ravage. Demon getting bursted down. Getting a little bit low. Will back off. No, will not. It's going to continue to hold on and push out ahead. Demon dodges a split earth. Very nicely done. Track to land on him once again. Make sure he doesn't sneak up on anyone. Chuan, he wants to try and get in position. Epicenter is available. But he needs to Burrow Strike everyone, or else he's just going to get stunned.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
And Raxing action has gone on. EG securing himself the top barracks at the cost of nothing. We didn't see any big ulti used. We saw the mech and pipe and whatnot used, but that will just come off cooldown within the next couple of seconds. Black Hole is still available. Ravage is still available. EG are looking domineering in this game. There goes a pipe. We're moving in on the tower. Once again, fortification not available for the team of EG. Tidehunter holding the charge. Demon holding on. We're moving on the bear. No, we're not. We're just trying to kill off the creeps where we can. EMP to go down. We need to back off. We need to make sure we have the mana for the Ravage and the Black Hole. Malthus starting to come down on YY. The shotgun goes down. The Bounty Hunter takes a fall within the course of seconds. Demon's getting low. He backs off. The mech charge brings him back to where he needs to be. But there goes the epicenter. There goes the Ravage. A lot of them being caught out. There goes a black hole. It catches out everyone. All of IG are melting under the might of EG. The waveform goes over the top and all 4 members melt. The last surviving member is that of IG Zhao. And the GG being called out by IG already. What a black hole. 2 fantastic black holes being used up by the team of EG. GG well played coming out from both sides. And the first game was completely dominated by the team of IG. The second game completely dominated by the team of EG. Can they win the third game, or will IG bring it back and take victory? That is so loud. Come on, I wanna close this off. Can we just show the score screen and everything? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the International 2, the winners bracket quarter-final between EG and IG. IG took the first game, EG took the second, forcing a third game. Will IG bring it back, or will EG bring it back? Who will take victor? Of course, it is an important game to take. The loser drops down into the lower bracket, and it's a best of 1 in the lower bracket. And it's not good. It's not good to say the least. Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Toshley. See you next time.